The day that having a title means more to you than the purpose behind the title, the day that that comes, let whatever the job is go. The day that the benefits that you would reap from having that title mean more to you than the purpose behind the title itself. The day that that happens, let whatever it is go. So I called myself going to AT&T. I knew for a fact that I was trying to walk out of there with a phone. I needed a new phone. I want a new phone. I wasn't trying to let anything stand in the way of that happening. So we get there. We get to a location that I didn't even know existed, if we're being honest. But we get there and we're talking to the guy, and I start asking questions. I say, hey, if I have a phone, like I'm getting a new phone, if I have a phone and I were to ask you to put my phone number in this phone, are you able to do that? He tells me no. Okay. Well, I'm married now. So we were going to go ahead on and transfer my phone number over into my husband's account. We say to him, we say, hey, if I want to transfer my phone number to his account, is that possible? This man says no. I'm like, okay. I first of all, I've watched my mom and them do it with like my grandma, my great grandma, stuff like that. So I'm like, overnight, is there a new protocol or something where you're not allowed to transfer? He goes, oh, well, what kind of phone are you looking for? iPhone. I'm trying to get this one right here. Yada yada yada. Oh, well, I can sell you this deal. You can get it for $5 a month, but you have to have a new phone number and XYZ. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't want that. And then so I wasn't on my people's account as an authorized user. So he goes into the thing and he's like, oh, I need one of the authorized users to add you as an authorized person so that we can move forward with this. I'm like, okay, whatever. But by the time he started saying I can't keep my number, like, I'm like, so if we get into the account and I want to transfer, you're steady telling me that I cannot just transfer it over to the new account. I'm not interested anymore. Tell me why. We go through 30 minutes of him explaining, him talking about stuff, him talking about the bill, talking about this, talking about that. If you do this, this will turn into that. If you do this, this will turn into that. We go through all of that. And do you know what this man said at the end? He said, oh, because my husband was like, okay, I guess he got his card or whatever. He was like, okay, we'll be back. So in the boy's mind, he's like, oh, I got a guaranteed sale. They're going to come back because I want a phone. Like, I'm not trying to hear any of that. I wanted a phone. A new phone. So he's like, I think in his mind, he was like, oh, I sealed the deal. The husband said, we're going to come back. Cool. This man, before we walk out, says, oh yeah, and when you come back, I'll have your number transferred and this and that. And I look at my husband and I look at him. I said, bro, do you realize that you just threw away a sale because you were trying to make sure you guaranteed what you were already going to get? I asked you 3 times if I could keep my phone number and move it over to his account, and you kept telling me no. This man said, oh, I was just trying to help you out. I didn't want you to have to wait on your family. I said, you were trying to help you out. You wanted to make sure you guaranteed a sale just then. You didn't want to wait on me to get my people to authorize me. You were trying to do that. You were trying to make a quick sale. And I said, and you know what? Because you literally lied to try to secure the sale in a different way, no sale. I said, and we're not staying to go ahead on and take care of it, because from the jump, you could have just said, yes, it was possible. It's so crazy. He watched me call my people. I called my mom. I'm like, hey, can you put me on as an authorized person? She told me to hold on. She hung up. He wanted to just go ahead on and get to the sale so bad, he starts writing off any question I ask. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. No, no, no. So you're turning everything that I desire. Your job is to help me get the phone of my dreams. It's not about your commission. It's not about, and then one of his co-workers or whatever was trying to tell somebody outside, like, we're ready for you to come back in. And you know how the door will like make I guess it counts people. So you're hearing the door ding and all this stuff in and out, and it's showing that people are coming in and out, but no sales are being made. This man even told him, like, hey man, like, we haven't sold anything. Don't go outside to tell the customer, just tell him through the glass. Cool, I'm fine with that. But everything is starting to add up. You're so worried about making a sale that you're denying the customer. I told my husband, I said, oh no. We literally sat here for 30 minutes. Do you understand that I could have got back on the phone with my mom within the next 10 minutes if he hadn't said it was impossible for me to keep my phone number? I would have been because I'm trying to get a phone. I would have been back on the phone with the quickness. Hey, I understand. I respect that you have something going on, but I really need this done now. Like, I really need this done now. I'm here right now. I really need this done now. I need your help. Please just put me on as an authorized user. I want that phone. Where do I sign? We're out. Take your commission. Be happy. However it works. But you lied. He put his commission and his desire to make a sale over making sure the customer was fulfilled and satisfied. If you focus on helping other people, if you focus on the purpose behind your title, if you focus on the purpose, everything that you desire will come flowing in. Too many times people are so, and now I'm off the topic of the phone. And by the way, I'm recording on my brand new phone, because what did I do? I went to the next AT&T. I really need you to do this right now. That, what you got? You got that? Okay, I'm taking that. And here we are. Thank you, Xavier, from, where's that plaza? It's across from a Chick-fil-A. I think on is it Broward University? Something. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you very much for putting purpose before your commission. Thank you. I'm recording on my new phone. But people have to stop doing that. You spend so much time thinking about what you want out of something. You're not focus on the purpose of something. Focus on the purpose. Reward comes from focusing on purpose. Help, and you will give, and it will be given unto you. I couldn't believe that crap. This man, and then back to the first AT&T store. Would you believe this man, after perfect English the whole time, he goes, oh, it must have been a language barrier. You see how clear you just said that to me? It must have been a language barrier. It was no language barrier. You were so worried about yourself that you missed the sale that you needed for the day. Whatever. Anyway, the day that what you're doing, the day that purpose no longer means anything to you, the day that you notice that your heart is postured towards what you can get out of people and not what you can give people, the day that the title that you're under, the title that you've been given, the day that having that title means more to you and benefiting from having that title means more to you than fulfilling the purpose that comes with the title, please, for the love of all things good, let it go.